a 30-point triple-double, making him the first Lakers player to ever achieve the feat twice in the same postseason. The King also scored 20 of his 30 in the second half and 13 in the fourth quarter. So, Shannon, give LeBron a letter grade, please.
C minus.
C minus?
C minus.
I'm shocked.
Don't be shocked. A loss is a loss. He had a good stat line, but the stat line didn't have the impact on the game. And if you watch the game, you know those 30, 11, and 10 was not impactful. And the game had gotten away, and they made a run of it. And so he got a lot of his time, like I said, with Dak, and any player that gets a lot of his yards when the game is seemingly out of hand, is that those are empty calories. So that didn't do it for me. But it just goes to show you the expectations that I have of LeBron and the bar that he set for himself. How many people would love to have a 30-point triple-double? Only he has 2, Luka has 1 in the playoffs this postseason. And so for me to give him a C, because he had 5 turnovers in the first half, that was one of the reasons why the Nuggets were able to get this lead, because of the turnovers. And I just didn't think he was as engaged as he needed to be for the Lakers, because he's the tempo setter. They follow his lead, and he didn't seem engaged early on, and they followed his lead, and they didn't seem engaged. And once they picked up the intensity for 10 minutes in the fourth quarter, he got going, they got going. That's not good enough. The expectation that I have for LeBron is that I expect him to be great. And last night, he was great in spurts, and I need greatness throughout the course of the game.
Wow. Wonders will never cease. Shannon Sharp says C minus for LeBron James after he goes 30, 10, and 11. Missed trip dub, visits the bubble once again. 30, 10, and 11. And in the fourth quarter, he makes 6 of 8 shots and scores 13 more points. What? And you went C minus? Are you trying to motivate him?
No.
Relight the fire?
I think the thing is, Skip, if he would have spread that out, if he just said had like 15 points, because we've seen him dominate the game. We've seen the impact that a triple-double that he has can impact the game. Skip, come on. We saw that game. If you watch the game, he got a lot of those. They were down by 20. If he doesn't turn the ball over, if they're more careful with the basketball, then they're not in this position. And that 30-point triple-double has impact. I don't think that it had the impact that it normally would have.
So I figured you would be outraged at me as the #1 LeBron hater.
You are.
Because I wrote down C+. And I deliberated because I almost went B- because LeBron James, your man, led the charge in the fourth quarter from down 20 to down 3. That's a 21-4 run. Even though he had played half-hearted defense in the first half, even though he had turned it over 5 times in the first half, all of a sudden, he shifted into the highest goatish kind of gear, and he scored 11 points in a 5-minute run that went from 97 to 77 all the way to 101 to 98. It's a 3-point game, and I believe he did just run out of gas, lost his legs a little bit, because then he took the 3 to tie the game. And I'm convinced if that rips cleanly, it's going to rip the heart out of the Nuggets, and this would be 3-0. But he missed it wide left, and then he missed a little shot in the lane, a little 8-footer that could have cut it to 2. And the Nuggets said, we got this, because he just hit the wall.
Well, and the thing was, Skip, you knew they were going to try to make a run, because AD normally starts the fourth quarter on the bench, and he normally sits out for about 3 to 4 minutes. But he started.
Well, so does LeBron.
No, LeBron starts. Normally, AD plays.
Starts?
Yeah, LeBron always. AD plays the third, sits the first 4 minutes of the fourth. LeBron, he will come out about 5 minutes left in the third, and then he'll come back in with about a minute and a half in the third. LeBron
he didn't rest at all. He played 12 straight, because usually they'll at least give him a blow at at the 7-minute mark. Right?
Okay, so he and AD both played basically the entire fourth quarter. So you knew they were going to try to make a run. Okay, and I think Frank Vogel says, look, guys, if we can get this thing to 10 within the next 6 minutes, I'll leave you guys in. They did him better than that. They got it all the way down to 3 with about 5 minutes to go in the ball game. And like you said, I felt if they could have just tied the ball game, but the Nuggets always had that luxury. Well, we still got a lead. We still got a one-possession lead. If they could have just tied the ball game, and then you just know, like LeBron had it, Skip, they got the ball, got a rebound, and LeBron tries to pass it ahead to KCP, and Joke tips it, and they come back the other way. That's a possession that we didn't get an opportunity. They got the layup. You got a 2-on-1. AD passes it back to Rondo, and Rondo fumbles the ball out of bounds. It was just one of those kinds of nights. But I just need Bron to play a little cleaner game in the first half, and I needed to be more assertive. 7 shots, that ain't enough. Go and get 12, 14 shots in the first half. I need him to have something like 25, somewhere between almost 30 shots. He and AD.
So you're saying he had a Dak Prescott game in which he had a lot of second-half empty calories, right?
Yeah, I said that.
And somebody across from me sounds like he's getting a little more nervous about what the Nuggets are capable of.
I got Bron and y'all don't.
That is true.
Yeah.
You do. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Because so at the end of the day, it's kind of like, the Jamaicans always felt that we got Usain the ankle leg and nobody else does.
Okay. Well, guess what? The Nuggets are saying we got Jamal and you don't.
Okay, y'all have Jamal. I take GOAT. Jamal is unbelievable. Y'all yoking Jamal gonna be great for years to come. But my guys ain't going nowhere. And the words of Elton John, I'm still standing. You remember that song?
Do
Okay, I'm still standing.
I was actually listening to that song yesterday.
Yeah.
It just makes you happy.